We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Face mask use is now voluntary in workplaces except in healthcare facilities and public transportation. The Department of Labor and Employment issued guidelines on the voluntary wearing of masks in workplaces nationwide. Under its Labor Advisory number 22, the wearing of face masks in workplaces shall be voluntary, except in healthcare facilities including but not limited to clinics, hospitals, laboratories, nursing homes, and dialysis clinics. It is also required in medical transport vehicles such as ambulance and paramedic rescue vehicles and in public transportation. Elderly, immunocompromised, unvaccinated, and symptomatic individuals, those with comorbidities, and pregnant women are highly encouraged to wear face masks. Despite this measure, Dole said employers and workers must work together to ensure safe and healthful working conditions by implementing the mask mandate in enclosed spaces with poor ventilation. The move is in compliance with Executive Order number 7 signed by President Ferdinand R. Marcos, lifting the country's mask mandate in indoor spaces. Face mask wearing is also optional in public schools. The Department of Health said it would abide by the existing national policy on the voluntary use of face masks in indoor spaces. This means students and teachers in face-to-face classes may opt to remove their face masks inside their classrooms. The Health Department, meanwhile, said it will defer the face mask policy in classrooms to Deped. In a statement, the DOH reiterates that proper assessment of when to wear or not to wear masks and the right implementation and practice of ensuring layers of protection, such as frequent hand sanitation, distancing, vaccination, and ensuring good ventilation are vital in the prevention of virus transmission. Prices of Noche Buena essentials have started to increase months before Christmas. A study on sari-sari store activities by local startup Packworks showed that prices of Noche Buena items changed based on their monitoring from January to September. The price of milk and all-purpose cream during the period increased by 10 to 15 pesos. Prices of cooking oils went up by about 80 pesos more per liter. Dairy products like cheese, margarine, and chilled ice cream also got more expensive by about 30 pesos. Prices of canned salad ingredients also went up by 8 to 20 pesos. Other canned goods such as corned beef, tuna, meatloaf, and sardines also rose by 5 pesos. Meanwhile, bread spreads got costlier by up to 40 pesos more per kilo. Andres Montiel, Chief Data Officer of Packworks, said the increasing dollar rate over the peso affects commodity prices. Montiel expects prices to go up further through the bear months along with the demand for holiday food. Prison officials recovered more than 7,000 cans of beer, cash, weapons, and illicit drugs during a contraband search or Oplan Galugad at the new Bilibid prison. Bureau of Corrections Officer in charge Gregorio Catapang Jr. said they recovered more than 7,000 cans of beer which were being sold underground for 1,000 pesos each. The inmates also yielded improvised bladed weapons, more than 50,000 pesos in cash, playing cards, mobile phones, and laptop computers, as well as sachets of suspected shabu. Katapang said the contraband was voluntarily surrendered by prison gang leaders following a dialogue. Katapang took over as Bucor Chief following President Ferdinand R. Marcos' order to place Director General Gerald Bantag under indefinite preventive suspension. Bantag was named as a person of interest in the killing of journalist Percival Mabasa, aka Percy Lapid, last October 3. He was suspended following the death of June Villamor. An inmate was allegedly a middleman contacted to hire the gunman who killed Lapid. And that's the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Office of the Press Secretary and Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I'm Marita Muaje. We tell stories that inspire change.